Coach, can you confirm the... Okay, good.
Yeah, let's go. Coach, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'm Tony Free, Mining City. Okay, so 2 questions for you, Coach. First of all, I want to know the injury concerns. Secondly, I also want to know the approach prior to this game.
Well, on your first question, we have minor injuries, and it is the club physiotherapist or the doctor who can come out boldly that maybe 1 or 2 players are not ready for the game. But to me personally, I brought 22-man squad, 20 are dressing and 2 are resting. They are all fully fit and ready for the game tomorrow. And then your question number 2, you're asking of my map strategy for tomorrow's game. Well, the field will decide. Sometimes you plan A to not work, and then you have to shift to plan B. Looking at my opposition, I don't know the type of strategy they will map against me. Looking at the first game played in Ghana, something I noticed, and that is what I want to counter. If possible, I will defend to attack and attack to defend, meaning all attacking, all defending, vice versa. And based on how the opposition will play is what will determine, that will determine what I should do.
Okay, we don't perhaps give you the question. You can just ask it here. So you go up and down, it doesn't really. This one's very good.
Coach, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'm Emmanuel Owen, Space of Takwa. Coach, in the first leg, you lost Nuruddin due to injury, and we've seen Nuruddin in the squad. Are you going to see him tomorrow or?
Thanks for your question. Nuruddin, as we know, wasn't ready for the last game. Nuruddin went off for 3-4 weeks. He had surgery, came back. We were left with only 3 days to approach the game, so there was no need to force Nuruddin in the game. This time around, you'll see Nuruddin among the starting lineup come tomorrow.
I want to know how prepared he is personally as a captain of the side, because most of us knows his capabilities when it comes to leadership qualities. And this game being a game of one-off for tomorrow, how prepared is he for this very game?
Thank you. I'm fully prepared. My team, my boys are fully prepared. The same way I'm also fully prepared.
Your press briefing that you did after the game, in fact, indicated that you were not happy with the kind of output from your guys. What are you going to do differently tomorrow? The approach, what are you going to do differently that your team will carry the day on Sunday?
Thank you. Let me express myself here. I said I wasn't happy. It was because the expectation, I expected my boys to score more than the team goal. Now looking back, I was praising them. If they are considered, that would dampen our spirit. And to me as a coach, I was explaining that in fact the expectation was high, but from the way I saw them against the opposition, I gave them a remarkable achievement for winning the game 1-0. And come tomorrow, you're asking of my game plan or my strategy. I did explain. And sometimes going to war, you can't come out. I have everything under my sleeves. On the field, we'll decide. Maybe I see the opponent playing direct. How do? I'm under pressure. I have to cool down the game. Maybe I need a goal. I also have to combine, maybe build up and then direct play. So it depends. The way I see the opponent play tomorrow will show how I will also come up and map my strategy.
It's at Remo Academy. But do you think it will have a telling effect on your guys, your players, the edifice? What will you say about it, and do you think you need to tell your boys something in regards to what you see today?
I'm not doubting. All that I said is we are fully prepared physically and mentally. We are going all out tomorrow to make sure we progress to the next stage. So there is not, it's all about motivation. I need to encourage them. I need to push them. I need to make sure, stand on my feet till the final whistle. So I will not bring in anything that will maybe bring them down.
All right, just
Intrinsic and extrinsic. The coach has done his own. So what is management doing to make sure that the boys, in fact, are well motivated to stand the test of time tomorrow?
Well, first of all, I think that this really perhaps will not be the forum to discuss the level of motivation for players. I think that is basically about the technical, encomiums of what is expected in this regard. So let's take to that. Management has done a bit. We are happy what we've seen here in Remo. It's an exciting time, but we'll see. Let's deal with coaches and the players, and then
We are in Nigeria for
in the first league, we were expecting more goals from you. The second league, which is coming on tomorrow, is there any pressure on you? Even a draw can qualify you to the next stage. Is there any pressure, or can you assure us that you qualify for the next stage of the competition?
There's no pressure on me. Honestly speaking, no pressure at all. I've already said I have a goal in my basket already. All that I need to do is to make sure my players go by my game plan. We need to defend the one lead, protect our goal, and make sure, if possible, we can score. So I'm not taking it because we are playing away, we are coming to defend, or maybe we're going to lose the game. No, I'm here to win. I'm not here to defend or to maybe go back empty hands. I'm here to win.
After the first leg in Cape Coast, during the post-match press conference, I heard you talk about you playing against a well-rehearsed side. I mean, you were so impressed about how your opponent played. And my question is, within the 1 week space, what has changed that makes you, it seems you sound confident that you are playing away, you are not here to, for a drawn game, you want to play to win. What has changed within that 1 week period that you are so sure of yourself of winning?
Okay, thank you once again. After the game, we come from Cape Coast to where we arranged the game against Sosobrebi at Division 1 side. The match rationale behind said match was to correct our mistakes from the last game, rehearse on the weaknesses and what we needed to improve on. We took the boys through series of corrections, rehearsals, how we can also map a strategy against Remo Stars. Like I said earlier, we have something under our sleeves. We've made corrections, we've rehearsed on certain weaknesses. All that we need to do tomorrow is to make sure we together as a team go by the map strategy.
Okay, my next question goes to the captain. Captain, when you look at the Medeama team, it seems it's about you and probably Anoba. You are the most experienced players when it comes to playing in Africa. How well are you, psyching the young ones? Because majority of them, that is the first time playing away in such a stage.
Well, thank you. Coming to that, Anoba and I, and then Baba, has already spoken to the boys that we are coming to away. So whatever we experience, players will tell them they should listen to us, and then they should follow the rules and regulations of the game, and we are good to go.
The first leg, personally, I wasn't so much happy with the fitness level of your players. I know during the post-match you even touch on it. I don't know. How ready is the team now in terms of fitness level?
We are ready. We are ever ready. During the post-match meeting, I did explain that after 60 minutes, fatigue setting, that was where I suspected that my boys were down. And the game really showed. It did show on the field of play. We've worked on that. And trust me, tomorrow you will see a different Medeama side. Thank you.
One from a journalist online and one from me personally. And it's going to be a follow-up question to him. So you touched on having played a game midweek, I think, before coming to Nigeria.
Yeah.
And you talked about 60 minutes time in Ghana, in Cape Coast, whereby your boys were down. Playing a game in midweek against the Division 1 side, don't you think that would set in fatigue for your boys?
No. No.
All right.
None of them lasted 90 minutes, no plus at the time. The match was purposely used to correct mistakes, rehearse on things, elements that needed to be improved on. But talking of the conditioning aspect, we worked on that because we played on Sunday. Monday, we gave them recovery, rest. Tuesday, we did push them. And then late in the next day, Wednesday, we played around 4 p.m. Rationale behind the game was to make corrections and then maybe see if the strategy that will be mapped tomorrow will work to perfection.
All right, finally, coach, from the Nigerian end, our journalist online would like to ask you that you played away from home in Ghana, and I was in Ghana, and I saw that you had pocket of fans, not your usual fan base. Now you're playing against the Remo Stars side that usually do have the stadium packed for their games, and do you think that psychologically, with crowd issues, competitive game last time your side played was against low number of crowd. Yeah. Now they're about to play against huge number of crowds, so say close to 5,000. Do you think psychologically you can push that?
Playing here with huge crowd in the stadium will not pose threat to my boys. They are psyched already, and this is not the first time. Majority of them, they've been to that stage, so I don't mind if the stadium will fill to capacity. My boys are psyched. We'll go all out tomorrow to silence the crowd tomorrow. Let's shake hands. Tomorrow you see your crowd.
We'll shake hands at 90 minutes, man.
90 minutes. And after the day, you will see Medeama progressing to the next stage.
Last question, guys.
Any other question, guys?
Hello, mom. Hello. Are we okay? Atu? Everything okay?
Good. All right, thank you, gentlemen of the press. We appreciate you and see you tomorrow for the games.
Thank you.
Arrivederci.